Hi SP fam! Kalmusta? I'm Aussy Perfecto. I'm the managing editor of Smart Parenting and your resident Kalmama. Join me as we learn together and embrace the different stages of motherhood from pregnancy to parenting. I gave birth to my firstborn when I was 21 years old, so my metabolism was definitely different. Now that I'm 33 and in my second pregnancy, the struggle is real to keep healthy and fit. Lalo na't maraming kasabihan na bawal gawin ng mga buntis. Bawal magbuhat ng mabigat, bawal tumalon. Ano ba talaga ang pwede at ano ang bawal? Let's talk to our OB-GYN, Dr. Sharon Mendoza, to find out.
Actually, personally, I would tell the patients na wag magbuhat or magtulak ng mabigat. Literally, syempre naman because you're pregnant, di ba if you carry on weights, yung core mo nandyan sa center, so baka mag-contract kasi yung uterus. You can naman, we always say naman that pregnancy is not a disability, so hindi ka naman kailangang bedridden unless lang talagang nagtithreaten kang mag-miscarriage. But generally, you can also work, pero wag yung sobrang heavy na things to carry. Like minsan yung iba, sofa ba o itutulak, parang ganon. Plus, most of the questions that we get yung sa motorcycle, tricycle, at saka jeepney ride. No? So, syempre, mas safe pa rin yung 4 na gulong compared sa motor or motorsiklo kasi matagtag talaga, literal. So, we don't want them coming to us having contractions or spotting. The most acceptable exercise that a pregnant woman can do is just stretching exercises. So, hindi siya pwede ng sobrang strenuous or mga cardiovascular or running. Unless the patient is already an athlete. So, kung dati na siyang nag-yoga, dati na siyang nagwe-weights pa nga yung iba, pilates or running, then she can continue doing that. Maybe on a lesser scale ng intensity, but it is not advisable for one who is not an athlete to start doing it now. Ay, wag! Kasi masyadong parang magbabounce din yung uterus, so baka mag-contract. Actually, one of the more common questions pa is the walking. Pwede bang laging maglakad ng maglakad? The walking, we would usually advise ng pag 36 weeks na siya, that's almost near term, for those who are anticipating a normal delivery. So kung CS ka, hindi naman din kailangan gawin yon. Walking for more than 2 hours straight is not advised. So, ano lang, like you can go to the grocery or do your usual stuff. Pero kung medyo 2 oras na yung nilalakad mo sa mall, then you have to rest. The same thing then with sitting down. So kung nakaupo ka, tapos makakompress yung tiyan mo, then you don't have to sit for, lalo na yung mga nag-work ng computer lang yung kaharap, they have to stretch out for the blood to circulate. So, ang parang golden period dun is 2 oras. Siyempre, one of the parang concerns ng isang babae once you get pregnant, there will be really a change, no? So especially for those fit, you initially you will only have a baby bump na tinatawag, but as your pregnancy progresses, even your hips or some parts of your body, your arms, magkakaroon talaga siya ng extra fat. So don't worry kasi these things would go back to normal, and there are exercises that you can do postpartum for your previous body to go back to its usual state. So you have to consider that it's not really so good to go on a diet or very strict diet once you are pregnant just to keep your body fit. Lalaki talaga yung tiyan mo. So on your pregnancy, of course, we know that your priority is your body, but you're more to prioritize the baby inside you na healthy siya.
Now that we have that all cleared up, I'm going to share with you some yoga poses that are easy and gentle, and you can do it in bed. The best part is, this is safe for all mamas. Coming on all fours, you can align your knees with your hips, your wrists with your shoulders, open up your hips and your knees as wide as the mat, and slowly bring down your buttocks onto your heels. You'll be brought into an easy child's pose by slowly bringing your torso forward, bringing your forehead down onto the bed or the mat, and relaxing your arms in front of you. Once you're here, just relax your neck and just relax your forehead and relax your face and your elbows. Stay here for at least 5 rounds of breath. While you're in this easy child's pose, you can bring your right arm and slide it under your left armpit, landing your weight onto your right shoulder and your right cheek, giving yourself a gentle twist and allowing yourself to sink closer to the mat or your bed. Stay here for at least 5 rounds of breath. After 5 rounds of breath, just slowly bring your gaze up, release your right arm slowly, and do that on the other side, sliding that left arm under your right armpit, coming onto the weight of your left shoulder, bringing your left cheek down, and staying here for 5 slow and deep rounds of breath. Just allow your hips to sink in, allow your belly to relax, allow your shoulders and your elbows to relax. After 5 rounds of breath, slowly release that left arm, bring your gaze forward and your forehead back down, and stay here for 3 rounds of breath, just letting gravity do the work. Very slowly bring your gaze up and walk your hands closer to your hips. Slowly bring your knees together. Bring your buttocks on top of your heel and relax your shoulders in front of you. Just allow yourself to come into a normal pace of breath. Bring your arms in front of you. Cross your arms right over left and just hug yourself. Allow your shoulders to relax and be away from your ears as you gaze forward. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath, just sinking your weight onto your heels, bringing blood circulation and compression into the lower parts of your body. After those 3 rounds of breath, just release your arms in front of you. This time, bringing the left arm over the right, hugging yourself this way, and taking 3 slow and deep rounds of breath. Relax your shoulders and gently release your arms forward, bringing your hands back down. Slowly bring your hands in front of you and lift your buttocks off your heels. Tap your feet behind you to release any tension there. And slowly slide your feet in front of you. Come into the center of the mat or your bed. Bend your knees. Open it as wide as the mat or a little bit wider than your hips. Meet your knees in the middle. And then just gently, keeping your feet where they are, allow your knees to open up to the side, to the right side first. Just allowing your hips to have an internal and external rotation at the same time. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Slowly meet your knees in the middle. Stay here for a breath and do that on the other side, Bringing your knees to the left side, keeping your feet where they are. Feeling the tightness and the tension be released with 3 rounds of breath. Slowly bring your knees back together. With your knees still meeting in the middle, just slowly bring yourself down onto your elbows, bringing your shoulders down onto your mat or your bed. Release your arms, release your hands, face your palms up towards the ceiling, and relax here and stay for as long as 1 minute. It seems like we're not doing anything, but we're allowing our lower back to release tension in this pose. While you're here, just pay attention to your breath, relax your jaw, and relax the space between your eyebrows. And just like that, you've already practiced yoga, you've already released some tension, and you may be feeling better emotionally or physically or both. On the Mama calendar, we are now in week 22 and the baby is the size of a banana. We've just hit the 6-month mark and we're excited to find out what the gender of the baby is. Want to know more about your baby's development in the womb? Subscribe to Smart Parenting's Pregnancy Tracker and track your pregnancy week by week. For today's Kal Mantra, there's beauty in the growth of my belly and my body. My baby is getting healthier and stronger. Thank you for joining me today. See you again Tuesday, 6 p.m. for another episode of Kalmama, where we keep calm and mama on. Bye!